Today I wanted to share with you, I guess what essentially is my biggest cope and what keeps me from offing myself, as I guess most needs do. And that would have to be my hobby or passion for music and my dream of becoming a famous music producer, which hasn't come to reality yet and probably won't. But I mean, it's something that I cling to and have basically made a part of my identity. And it's what I tell people when they ask what I'm doing. Like, how when you sometimes have to meet family members and they ask, so what are you doing nowadays? And then, because I don't work, obviously, because I'm lazy as hell. So I just tell them my usual cop-out answer that, oh, I'm working on my music. And, I guess that's one benefit of having that sort of hobby and dream, is that I at least have an excuse. Even though I know and they know that I'm not actually doing that. I'm playing video games and wasting time watching YouTube. But yeah, that's one, I guess, benefit of that definitely helps with self-esteem, because at least I feel like people are always looking for you to give some sort of answer, because if you just tell them that you're not doing shit, you're NEET basically, then they just lose their minds and basically don't want anything to do with you. I mean, they still don't, but they, I guess, won't be afraid to show it, and then they just treat you like shit. But that's besides the point. Yeah, so there's that aspect of it. And also, when I first got into it, I was really interested in it. But, as with anything in my life, I found it really hard to stay consistent and put in the work in the parts that I'm actually weak in, as far as like my music goes, which is mostly everything. And yeah, but regardless of how much work I actually put into it, I basically made it a part of my identity. And I'm always clinging onto this idea that this dream, this idea, and this probably delusion that one day I'm gonna hit that 10,000 hour mark where I become a master producer, and I'm able to make instrumentals and whatever that are really catchy and that people will be able to will want to buy from me, I guess. And I'll make so much money doing it that I'll become some success story. And all the people who doubt me and to talk shit behind my back, because I literally had one of my friends who I know for a fact said I was trash behind my back. And maybe they're right, but I don't fucking know. Like, obviously that pisses me off, having put in the time that I have, because I still put in a lot of time into it. And yeah, just there's that. And I've these ideas that I'm gonna prove all the haters wrong, and not just that, I'm gonna become some massive success story and shit on all the people that used to bully me and look down on me and whatnot. And I guess whereas a lot of NEETs don't really have some sort of dream or goal, I guess, maybe somehow, even though what I'm doing might not be the healthiest thing, I've basically decided that I might as well just fully invest myself, throw myself fully into this delusion, and just go, I don't know, go balls deep, as they say, into my fantasy of being a musician. And that definitely helps with depression, I think, because I feel like my depression hits when I start to have these feelings of doubt that I'm probably not actually talented enough to make it. Or maybe, but then there's the other part of me that's like, oh, that's what the haters want you to believe. That's what society wants you to believe, that you're not anything special, that you're actually capable of doing this. And I probably sound like a delusional narcissistic prick right now, but yeah, that's definitely helps me get through the day, and yeah, pretty much why I haven't coped. And when I do manage to make music, it definitely feels, it's pretty fulfilling feeling, like listening to something you made, because I don't know like how true this is of other arts, but when you, I guess, when a painter paints a painting, or in my case, when I manage to make a full beat or whatever, you know, you listen to it and I guess something clicks in your brain and you're like, wow, this is literally the best shit I have ever heard in my life. This is literally music made by God. And I mean, I don't know, it's after listening to a while, you realize that, okay, or when you step away from it for a while, then you listen, and you listen to it, maybe like the day after, and you realize, okay, this is actually kind of shit. But in the moment, right after making it, I guess your brain kind of like tries to reinforce that behavior, and it's like, wow, this is the best music I've ever heard in my life. Maybe I'm actually onto something, you know, maybe I'm actually I have a shot at this. But, and you know, for that brief moment, you kind of get a huge hit of dopamine and huge boost in self-esteem, and you know, that definitely helps drive away the feelings of hopelessness and aimlessness just for that brief second. But at the same time, you know, I don't know, I still mostly don't make music because I'm just too fucking afraid that the next thing I make won't live up to what I made previously, and that I'm addicted to, and also because I'm addicted to just a lot of time wasting activities. But anyways, yeah, I guess that's pretty much sums up the various reasons why music is currently my biggest cope, and has managed to keep me from roping. And anyways, I'm going to end my monologue here for now, and I guess show some clips of me playing some chords, and you'll probably realize that I'm not actually anything special, but you know, I thought it might be a nice change of pace to see me playing the keyboard behind me, because, you know, I do enjoy it, I guess. And anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, and enjoy some clips of me playing music.